It's time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news of the slate, Tuesday night, March 8th, 2016. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter Wiggins here. Late at 11 o'clock news of the lines there on the slate, Tuesday night. Top straight at 11 o'clock is Washington, where multiple state-based for Donald Trump campaign continued word companies. Trump campaign accused of plagiarizing websites. Tel Aviv, less than a mile from where the Vice President Biden spoke at the Center for Peace, a Palestinian attacker went on a stabbing rampage Tuesday, less than American tourist Edenton would have before. The assailant was fatally shot by police. 5 years ago today, 15,000 women marched in New York City to demand better working conditions and the right to vote and shorter work hours. Seoul, North Korea said it was successfully made nuclear warheads for ballistic missiles, a claim which, if true, would represent a clear threat to the U.S. military officials. And analysts outside North Korea would have debated for years in the isolated nation. It's not a great day in Twitter for the National Republican Senatorial Committee. The group is working overtime to preserve the Republican Senate majority. A top ISIS commander, known by the nickname Omar the Chechen and recognized by his distinguishable red beard, is believed dead from a U.S. airstrike. Refugees and migrants vowed to continue their efforts to enter Europe despite a declaration by EU leaders that have reached a tentative accord to Turkey to close the Balkans route to wealthy countries in Europe. Tokyo, North Korea, has been able to make its nuclear warheads small enough to fit the ballistic missiles that a state media claim. Wednesday, Pyongyang's latest posted about improvements in the weapons capabilities. Iran, the Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps of Iran staged a nationwide ballistic missile test on Thursday. Iranian state television reported the fact that the cats did not specify whether the military had fired any ballistic missiles capable. Tel Aviv, Vice President Biden arrived in Israel on Tuesday to flagship again. Relations between the Obama White House and the Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu after a very Republican, deeply partisan battle over the Iran nuclear deal. In Tokyo, China can soon be blocking the return of North Korean ships and Chinese ports from returning to their country of origin. An elite FBI rescue team is under investigation after one of the more federal agents apparently later failed admitted they shot an Oregon occupier, Robert Boy fingered during a fatal shootout in General officials revealed on Tuesday. New York and New York City police officers shot in the left shoulder by his partner Tuesday when his tour trying to make an arrest during a drug investigation. 2 suspects were taken into custody, police said. Washington, Maryland's House Court on Tuesday ordered Baltimore police officer who was charged in the death of Freddie Gray to testify for prosecution and trials of his fellow officers. Pedestrian death surged in 2015. Detroit, Donald Trump is poised for the big night of Super Tuesday states after weekend losses. Detroit, Democratic frontrunner Hillary Clinton is projected to win in Mississippi primary Tuesday and held an early lead in Michigan over contender Bernie Sanders. The match between Warman Chavez are contractors and intend to break ground at a new casino as early as next month for development that could give Plain Ridge Parks consider stiff competition. In Norton, voters will have the choices in the 2 races in the May 26th town election. Norton, starting next month, Plain Street will be closed to traffic as repairs are made to the Plain Street Bridge. Mansfield School Superintendent Brockton and Mansfield have issued statements to try to head off coverage with chest by Mansfield fans at Friday's basketball playoff game that some Brockton players and fans considered racially motivated. A special Senate committee has recommended Massachusetts take several steps to regulate the sale of marijuana and the weed is legalized by voters, including banning its use of candy and limited possession of 1 ounce. Boston House Senate negotiators have reached an agreement on a final version of the bill designed to address the state's deadly opioid addiction crisis. The bill would limit initial opioid painkiller prescriptions to a 7-day supply and set an evaluation requirement within 24 hours for overdose victims seeking help in the hospital emergency rooms. We also have patients to fill only part of the patient kill prescriptions at a time. Boston, Massachusetts may not be prepared for public health and safety issues associated with potential legalization of recreational marijuana. Special state committees that recently visited Colorado warned on Tuesday. Hedge fund manager Whitney Tilson, who last year accused Florida retail liquidators that sell for place with cancer caused chills better that stock will drop more because the cancer risk is bigger than the first thought. Here. Investors cheer latest results of retail says fewer markdowns are needed as investors cheer the latest results from Urban Outfitters as the chain believed by Young History report a modest increase in sales at Free People stores that said fewer. Lockheed Martin Corporation said its transformation is taking up to part up with 1,000 workers as it works to stay committed to keep its staff aligned with orders. Tokyo, Singapore, sharp losses in Chinese stocks pulled Asian equities farther away from 2-month highs on Wednesday as weak trade figures from the world's second biggest economy and a retreated oil prices revving. But I'm concerned about global growth. Tucson, Arizona. The U.S. Navy has exercised a $270 million contract option with Raytheon for the production of 76 missiles and its spares requirements. Allied Australia. Australia has opened a new center for defense industry capability to foster and drive innovation and promote defense exports. Also, Norway. Norway is seeking and collaborating with other countries to develop and build a new submarine, the Norwegian Ministry of Defense said. London. General Dynamics Land Systems UK is inaugurating a new facility in Wales for the assembly of jets, armored fighting vehicles of the British military. The total solar eclipse of 2016 reached total still images. It wow, sky watchers across the Indian Pacific region. Kent, Washington, headquarters of Lords to the secret of Walker County and industrial park here. The nominous with not even a sign of the road and the Nazi occupants. Washington. One of the enduring mysteries of paleontology that them mice are highly successful. Group of dolphin-like marine reptiles called Ichthyosaurus that flourished in the near seas for more than 150 million years, many finally been solved. What do we know about the history of viruses? But for now, not much. However, recent research in the nerve summoned informed fossilized viruses and how viruses as a whole might have evolved. Chipotle has been reeling from a food safety crisis since early November when the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention said it was investigating an E. coli outbreak linked to the chain restaurant says Chipotle closes the Billwick ambassador to the restaurant after workers got sick. Well, organization advised Berkwood Wood on Tuesday to avoid travel to areas where the Zika virus is spread as experts on the organization Zika Emergency Committee are. Also recommended the pregnant women and the partners web. Many people are worried that baby has risk of asthma, allergies, and type 1 diabetes made sure that special counts big formulas decided to lower the risk. Republican candidate Marco Rubio went into the recent debate perhaps more fitting for the plague when the political priority when he criticized the status that Donald Trump has. In Bourne, Massachusetts, a fire at Upper Cape Technical School, the commercial drive, mutual aid to the state that covers the time. And Enfield, Connecticut. 239 Shaker Road, Yankee Cascades, a structure fire. Multiple mutual aid takers requested. Peter Childers eyeball, 11:08 p.m. on this slate. Tuesday night, and it is time now for a Trevor report here on this slate. Tuesday night. Let's study up down over down there where it's looking at the highways and byways of red eye. And it indicate Route 6 in the eastbound side, a little over the Harwich stretch around. Before Route 124, but otherwise it's looking it on Route 6 and 7 all lanes and Route 20 is looking from Bourne to Falmouth. South east of Massachusetts highways are looking at 93 in the northbound side from Mass Ave to the Zakin Bridge in downtown Boston, but otherwise. Eastern Massachusetts highways are looking at 290 to the westbound side and it's sold from 190 all the way out to Route 9 in Worcester. I-91 on the northbound side, also around the Mass Pike in Chicopee. 95 on both ends. It's a little slow after the old Lime stretch of Route 95 in Connecticut. But otherwise, it's looking at it in Connecticut. Out in New York City, 495 and the Long Expressway on the westbound side, a little slow after 678. Queensborough Tuttle, it is slow. Brooklyn Bridge on the northbound side, it is slow. 278 to the westbound side, a little slow on the Brooklyn Bridge. 95 on the northbound side, a little slow before the George Washington Bridge in Fort Lee, New Jersey, and the Lincoln Tunnel on the westbound side, a little slow from Manhattan to New Jersey, in Jersey City. New York 3 is looking good from New York all the way out to the Pennsylvania border around the Erie stretch. And Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, Iowa is looking good on this late Tuesday night. Okay, look at MBTA alerts. On the subway system, it's looking good. On the commuter rail, looking good. On the ferry, they are looking good. Peter Chell News Time is now 11:10 p.m. on this late Tuesday night, and it is time now for a weather report on this late Tuesday night, and it's time to break out your spot because it is going to be a warm one in store. For tonight, mostly cloudy skies, about 37 degrees, and south about 7 miles an hour. For Wednesday, mostly cloudy skies, about 71 degrees, and southwest about 9 miles an hour. For Wednesday, a slight chance of showers until 4 a.m. Most skies go to about 54 degrees, and west about 6 to 9 miles an hour, transportation 20%. For Thursday, chance of showers may after 9 a.m. Clouds skies about 6 degrees, and not a variable wind becoming 7 and 5 miles an hour in the afternoon, transportation 50%. New person miles less than 10 minutes possible. For Thursday night, showers like me before 2 a.m. Clouds skies about 45 degrees, and south about 5 to 8 miles an hour west after midnight, transportation 60%. Friday, chance of showers before 10 a.m. Put Saturday, both skies about 56, about 35 degrees, and transportation 4%. Saturday, most of the both skies about 57, about 42 degrees. Sunday, parts of the both skies about 59, about 42 degrees. Monday, chance of showers, both skies about 53, about 41 degrees. And for transportation 40% for Tuesday, chance of showers, both skies are about 53 degrees, and transportation 30%. Currently in Naughton is a clear skies and 39, humidity 89%, and it's wind speed peace about 3 miles an hour. That's me for the Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news, and it's late Tuesday. But shape 2069%. Good night. See you tomorrow morning with a more report. Good night.